At the time of filming this video, AMC is set just below the price of $15.50. That is going to be a key thing which I'm going to remind you of in just a second. But yeah, we're seeing the price fluctuate between about $15.40 and at the high end $15.60. We've been seeing that for some time now if we look on the charts, and again, you will be watching this a little bit later on when the video does come out, so who knows what will actually happen. But what you see midday around this period is still irrelevant. We're looking for the end of day result today, and we're talking about what we need to look out for. And of course, when we think about that, we're talking mainly about options, so we're going to be looking at the data regarding that in this video. If you enjoy it, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, but as usual, remember, this is not advice. I'm going to dive straight in now, and we're going to have a look at the data from bar chart, and this is of course regarding options and prices. So the column which you should keep your eyes on is the volume column. This, it shows us what we're seeing over here. Now of course what we're seeing for the implied volatility figure, 85.43%, and the historic is 95.74, if you were wondering. But now we're going to get into it and we're going to have a look. Now we'll focus on the ones which are near the money, and we can see when we're coming up to these high levels where we are near to, this volume column, big figures at really 15.50 and 16. Now the figures still are quite low. We've seen a lot higher options in the past, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. As you guys may have heard in the past, I'm not a big fan of options with AMC, just my personal opinion, but there you go. And of course, the options figures that we are seeing the largest interest at is 16. And of course 15.50 as well, but really 16 is almost double even the 15.50 figure. And when we have a look down here to the puts, this is also crucial because big figures are being shown at the figure of 16 if we have a look over there. So yeah, quite okay figures around 16, not necessarily too large, but bigger figures coming into 15.50 and 15. So really for the bears, it's going to be ideal for them to push it below 15. Again, the interest there isn't necessarily too large in contrast, but the biggest figures that we are seeing, the relatively larger figures, are from 16 down to really 14. But I would say 15 is the lowest figure that I'm going to be highlighting. So again, ideally we're looking to close above the 15.50 mark and then onto 16. Now, is that going to be possible? It definitely is, in my opinion. Now, the options figures, as I said, are not too large. They are quite large in relation to the other options on the board, but really the options figures are quite low in contrast to what we have seen in the past 12 months. And again, that is not necessarily a bad thing. As I've said before, options, as we know, are risky. It's for you to make your mind up on whether you think they are worth it, because I am not an advisor. But as I have seen many times in the past, so many people have lost a lot of money on options by taking highly risky ones, or even options that seem not that risky and still losing a lot of money when the price doesn't hit that point. Because one thing that we've learned in the past, they do manipulate prices when they want to. Whether it's bringing the price down in after hours by 1 cent, meaning that all of those options are now out of the money. Stuff like that is what we should remember, okay, because they will try it. So again, if you are looking to get into options, do be careful, but that's what we are looking for. A close above 15.50 is considered quite good in my eyes. A close above 16 is considered more of a win. So, what do you guys think to options this week? Too big? A bit of an impact? What do you think will happen with them? Do you think we're going to end in the money or not? I did actually put up a poll a bit ago asking you guys what you think to AMC's price and where it's going next. We've had 20 votes and 85% of people think AMC is going above 20 before it goes below 14. So do give us a vote on that one. I want to hear what your thoughts are. Where do you think we're going? Are we going to see a bit of a cool off after this big run up that we're seeing, or relatively large after the drop that we're seeing? Or are we going to see the bigger run-up that we really deserve? What do you think is going to happen first? I'd be really interested to hear it in the comments, but for now, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen, you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously, it is split into multiple sections. Basically, at the top, we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further, we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs, and other hot stocks, including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well. And we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down, you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes, and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that, guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.